Hello students, in this part we will discuss on infertility and how the infertile couples may be fertile. There are some procedures, some techniques by which we can change the infertile couple into the fertile. Infertility. It means it is a failure of, it refers to the failure of convince. Convince means not the female get pregnancy. It means failure to conceive. Failure to conceive. Even after 1 or 2 years regular or unprotected sex. It means failure to conceive means the female is not able to pregnant. It means failure to conceive even after 1 to 2 years regular sex or unprotected sex. Infertility means that is not nearly a synonyms of sterility. Sterility means that is the permanently the male or female which becomes sterile, those are not able to reproduce anymore. It is not the synonyms of sterility. Sterile means a person, whether it is male or female, that is never able to reproduce. Sterile is another word. Sterile means if the person gets sterility, that male or female is not able to reproduce, never. But infertility means there is some lack of number of sperms as well as not timing ovulation process that may be happening. The infertility is of two types. One is primary infertility. And second one is secondary infertility. Primary infertility. It means the person never conceived. The person is not never conceived. It means the person who has never conceived or conceived. And secondary infertility means secondary infertility means the person who was previously conceived but nowadays is not able to conceive. It means the person who has previously conceived आपने पहले कभी कंसीव किया था. This infertility may occur in male and female due to the following reason. The infertility may occur in male or female, in males or females due to the following reason. In males, what are the reasons by which a male is not able to conceive, a male is not able to fertile the egg? One condition is, as we know that at one time ejaculation the amount of semen is 2.5 to 5 ml, in which 200 to 300 million sperms are produced. But due to some reasons, the number of sperm may be reduced. As one time ejaculation, the amount of semen is 2.5 to 5 ml, in which there are 200 to 300 millions sperm contained. But due to some reason, if the number of sperm reduce, less than 40 million per, या कह सकते हैं 40 per ml, you can reduce 40 million, sorry, not 40, 20 million per ml of semen. The process in which sperms are and the number of sperms reduced, that is known as oligospermia. This condition in male is called oligospermia. It means the number of sperm reduced in the semen per ml, less than 20 millions. Then this condition is called oligospermia. So in this condition, the male is not able to fertilize the egg. And second condition, if the number of sperms may be lost, the number is sperms are not produced. If the sperms are not produced, then this condition is called azoospermia. If the sperm is not producing male, then that condition is known as azoospermia. If the number of sperm may be reduced less than 20 million per ml, then that condition known as oligospermia. These are the two conditions. One more condition, cryptorchidism. Cryptorchidism is if the testes not descend from the abdominal cavity to scrotum, then that condition is also make the male sterile. Next one is cryptorchidism. You can say cryptorchidism. In this condition, in these conditions, the testes not descend into the abdominal cavity, into the scrotum, from abdominal cavity. So the testis remains inside the body, and the temperature of the body is not suitable to produce sperm. And that condition, if the testis not descend into the scrotum from the abdominal cavity, that is known as cryptorchidism. One more chance, Klinefelter syndrome. Klinefelter syndrome. In a male, due to trisomy, one number of extra chromosome increased, and that may produce 47 number of chromosome. This type of male which contain XXY, 47 number of chromosome, though that male is also not able to reproduce. It is the effect of or result of trisomy. It means one extra chromosomes means XY. We know that in male XY sex chromosome present. One more extra chromosome is added, then it may condition XXY. It contains, the male contains 47 number of chromosomes added. It contains 47 number of chromosomes. So this type of male not able to reproduce, that is sterile. So these are the conditions in which males becomes infertile. And the reasons in females, these are the reasons in males. The reason in female is oligo-ovulation. It means deficient ovulation. Less number of ovulation process can take place. It means deficient or deficiency of ovulation. Less number of ovulation process can take place. This is the first condition. And second condition is anovulation. Anovulation. If there is no ovulation process can take place, then that condition known as non-ovulation as well as anovulation. It means there is no ovulation process can take place. This is also known as non-ovulation as well as anovulation. One more condition, Turner syndrome. Turner's syndrome. We know that in human there are 46 number of chromosomes, and out of 46, 22 are autosomes and one is sex chromosome. In female it contains XX, one pair of chromosome. but due to monosomy, means reduction of one chromosome, it remains 45 number of chromosomes. It means sex chromosome is X0. It means, you can say that it is the result of monosomy. Monosomy means reduction of one chromosome. So this type of female contain X0 in place of XX. In female there is one pair of sex chromosome XX, but in place of XX it contains X0. The number of chromosome remains 45. So these are the reason in male and female becomes the infertility. But there are some techniques by which we can change the infertile couple into fertile due to some artificial technology, and those techniques in which we can change the infertile couple into the fertile, those are called ART. ART stands for assisted reproductive technology. ART means convert infertile to fertile. There are some technology, artificial technologies, infertile to fertile. There are some technique by which we can change the infertile couple into the fertile. Those techniques are known as ART. ART stands for assisted reproductive technology. This technology was firstly implemented in 1978 when the IVF, in vitro fertilization, a baby can be produced. IVF stand for in vitro fertilization. An ovum of a female collected and a sperm fused outside the body in a laboratory. The conditions may be provided as present in the female body. And after the fertilization, this fertilized gametes and then it forms zygote, then put into the female, again into the female uterus. This technology is known as in vitro fertilization. This is the ZIFT process also, and in vitro fertilization means the production of baby outside the body of female. Fertilization also can take place outside the body, and production is also can take place outside the body, but the condition may be provided just at the female body. In this, the ovum of a female fertilized in glass test outside the, or you can say that glass test in laboratory, with a sperm. The conditions provided as female body. Thus, in 1978, the first in vitro baby was produced In world in 1978, first baby. In India is also 1978. In vitro baby was produced. This is also called test tube baby. There are some another techniques by which the infertile couple change into fertile. One is gamete. You can say that gift, G-I-F-T. Full form of it. Gamete intrafallopian transfer. Gamete intrafallopian transfer. It means a female who is produce ovulation or who is able to produce egg, but there is some barrier there is some constriction inside the fallopian tube, so the ovulation process cannot take place properly. Those type of females, ovum is collected, fertilize the body outside the body, and again put into the fallopian tube as well as uterus. This gamete transfer is known as a gift, gamete intrafallopian transfer. An ovum collected from the female or a donor. Maybe not only the female is able to produce ovum, but in some condition there is no ovulation can take place, then the ovum collected from the donor and fertilized, then put into the uterus. This is also known as Iui Intrauterine Insemination, because that female is able not, maybe the female is not able to produce ovulation, but the condition, other conditions are suitable. Other conditions which are provided to the fertilized egg, those may be present in the female. Then the ovum collected from a donor and fertilized with her husband sperm and again put into the female body. This is known as gift. One more term is zift. Zift, zygote intrafallopian transfer. Zygote intrafallopian transfer. Just as in vitro fertilization. If a ovum is collected from a female and fertilize the sperm in outside the body in laboratory, after fertilized, 8 blastomere put into the fallopian tube as well as more than 8 blastomere then it put into the uterus. This is known as zygote. An ovum collected from a female वाइफ मदर भी कह सकते हैं और ए डोनर एंड फर्टिलाइज with sperm of husband or maybe donor, then after 3 to 5 days 8 blastomere are put into the fallopian tube or more than 8 blastomere put into the uterus. This process is known as gift. One more term is ICSI, intracytoplasmic sperm insemination. Intracytoplasmic insemination. Sorry, cytoplasmic sperm insemination. Sperm insemination. It is the technique in which one sperm of his partner put into the female ovum through the needle. Not more than two, not two, only one sperm put into the female ovum with the help of a needle. This is called intracytoplasmic sperm insemination. One sperm of the partner is put into the female ovum with the help of needle. Only one sperm put into the female ovum with the help of needle. This technique is known as intracytoplasmic sperm insemination. One more term is AI, artificial insemination. Artificial insemination. It means a male and female both are able to reproduce, but due to some reason male penis is not erectile. Male penis do not get erectile, so the insemination of the sperm is not properly. At that time, sperms are collected from the husband and put into the female body. In this, both male and female are able to reproduce, but due to some reason the male penis do not get erectile, so the sperms are collected from the male and input into the female uterus or female vaginal part. These are the techniques by which we can change the infertile couple to fertile. The first IVF, in vitro fertilization, or you can say that tested baby, was produced in world 1978 and in India is also 1978. Clear?